The student log is a digital version of the paper pencil sign-in method where it automatically tracks multiple data points and allows a librarian to quickly run reports on that collected data. There are two versions of the student log, Basic and Advanced. Basic has students typing in their first and last names, while Advanced has students typing or scanning their student ID. The student kiosk is what students will see when they enter the library. This kiosk can be used on laptops, Chromebooks, desktops, or tablets and can be utilized in the full screen mode of your browser. When students enter, they will type their first name, last name, select the reason for coming, the teacher they came from, click Submit. The student will be placed on the log. When they are ready to leave, they will click the Out button. Right now, the settings are only showing students that are signed in, but you can toggle the view to show all students regardless of being signed in or not. If you are using the advanced student log, the first and last name fields would be replaced with an ID field where the student would type or scan their student ID. Kiosk is the student kiosk with additional functionality built in. You can sign students out manually, all at once, by period, or by reason. If you need to write a note about a specific student, you can do so by clicking on the note icon. You can also print a pass for when students are leaving. The student log settings are customizable to meet the needs of your library. The URL section will give you your primary student kiosk URL for bookmarking purposes. Furthermore, this is where you will find QR codes that can be printed for students to sign in remotely from their own device. The configuration section gives you options for how your student kiosk will function and render. If you are looking to have more than one student kiosk, you can sync them through the Devices section. The Fields section will allow you to determine which items you want to have enabled or disabled. This is where you will set up your first and last name for the basic student log or the ID field for the advanced student log. Reasons, teachers, and 3 custom fields are also available. Reasons and teachers can be added or imported separately by clicking on the Reasons or Teachers links. The Notifications section will allow you to turn on whether or not a teacher would receive an email notification if a student signed in or signed out from the library. Teachers will only get notifications if you've attached their email address with their name. Student log reporting allows you to build customized reports based on the data you've collected. You can select or change any of the options, which include date, time, reasons, and teachers. If you need to run a report on a specific student, you can do so via the name or the student ID with the advanced student log. Compiled statistics and graphs will be returned in addition to a list of all students that have signed in across the selected date and time range.